Alright, first leg of the journey here at Colorado Springs Airport. Getting ready to fly out to New Orleans for the Jazz Fest. Gonna meet up with Tyler and his brother, another guy out there. Should be a great trip. Colorado Springs, pretty small airport. Should be pretty quick to get through security and find my gate. So we'll get started with that and should be easy breezy. And we'll be on our flight to DFW. Then from DFW to New Orleans. Alright, got through security here at Colorado Springs. Probably took 10 minutes. Pretty small airport. Only 12 gates. That's about it. Looks like the only place open for food right now is going to be this Pikes Peak coffee and tea place. And it is got one heck of a line. So guess if we want some caffeine this morning, we're gonna have to wait in line. Well, probably took about 15 minutes to get through that line. Got some coffee, croissant with egg, ham, and cheese, and Tropicana apple juice. That ended up costing about $22, so that's unpleasant. Probably took me longer to get food than it took me to get through security, so it'd be nice if more places were open. It's about 5 in the morning. Seems like places are kind of starting to open now, but definitely only one place open when I got here to get anything, so most of the airport's in line to get food at that one place. Alright, fed and caffeinated here, heading towards my gate. Starting to get a little busier here. Stores are opening up finally. Alright, just got into DFW. It's about 9 o'clock Central Time. Flight here leaves at 10:06. Heading up the escalator to grab the SkyTrain. Head over to Terminal C to catch my next flight, which will be DFW to New Orleans. And let's get down to New Orleans. I think we're going on a fan boat tour this evening, so it'll be a good day. Well, found a Chili's here at Dallas Fort Worth. Probably got about 40 minutes, 30 minutes to kill before I can start boarding the next flight over to New Orleans. And being it's a travel day, it's only appropriate to drink a beer. It's a Dallas Blonde. It's not too bad. It's local beer. I always like trying locals if they have them. So yeah, here's to traveling. I just finished up a couple beers here at Dallas Fort Worth. We're a little pricey, but what do you expect from an airport? Making my way down to gate C-24, about a half hour. We should be on the way to New Orleans. Well, all the flights went great. We're on the ground here in New Orleans, making our way through the airport. Gonna go find a ride over to the hotel and hope to be able to get checked in and settled down. And alright, here we are, made it to our hotel here in New Orleans, pretty close to the French Quarter. It's really nice out, really nice. Sun's bright, sky's blue, trees are pretty. Need to get out of this jacket, get to it. Alright, got settled into the hotel room, got out of my jacket. It's beautiful, warm out today. First order of business, as always, is to find food and drink. So that's the adventure we're currently on. Imagine we're not pronouncing that right, but I think we got the butcher part correct. Yeah, it looks like what the Cachon Butcher. Gonna get some lunch here. Alright, so that's meal number 1 down. Cachon Butcher. Had the pork belly with some jam and sweet peas. It was fantastic. and had a beer, of course. Can't not have a beer when you're on vacation, right? Fan boat tour coming up here in a couple hours, give or take, so probably do a little exploring. Got about a half-hour trip out to the fan boat place, though, so we don't have a ton of time to kill, but let's see what we get into. Well, went to get some Modelo's for the fan boat tour, and clearly the box was not rated for the trip back because the handle tore off of it and the beer spilled all over the ground. So yeah, things are going great. It's also hot. Well, we're here to start out the airboat tour. Tyler and CJ hanging out here.
Here we are, we're ready.
Got a cooler full of beer back there. We're about ready to get attacked by the chickens and maybe some crocodiles. Who knows? Alligators.
What we're gonna see, you never know when we're gonna see something. But if you drop your cell phone overboard,
jump in,
okay,
dive in after this.
I really don't mind going swimming. It's not. It's called a freshwater marsh. So actually all it is a thick layer of vegetation that grows over that soft mud. We call it floton. In Cajun, that means floating land. Okay, we can get out the boat and we can walk around out here in these fields. But this stuff is floating. When you walk on it, it moves up and down. Really, it's just like walking on a giant sponge. And if you don't watch where you're stepping, you go right through it.
Just finished up the airboat tour. Got to hold an alligator. Tyler also held
baby gator.
Baby gator. Right. And they're finishing up the last of the beers here. And it's about time to go. Well, that was first. Oysters. Went with charbroiled per Tyler's recommendation.
Covered in butter.
Covered in butter and garlic.
And flamethrower.
Yeah, and very hot. Maybe a gentle introduction to oysters, but oysters nonetheless. So I can say I tried them. All right, day 2, New Orleans. Had a great time yesterday. The fan boat tour was a blast. Last night was insane. It's about midday, gonna head out, get some food, gonna do some Jazz Fest stuff tonight, so stay tuned. Alright, made it out to the Days Between Fest, filling up the gap between Jazz Fest, new festival, 2 or 3 years old. It's like a good time. Alright, day 3, New Orleans. Heading out. We got a 2 o'clock tour at the Sazerac House. That'll be interesting. Get to do some whiskey tasting, create our own blend of whiskey. Looking forward to it. Tonight's first show of the Jazz Fest, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. So it's gonna be a night to rally. Alright, just finished up with the whiskey blending class at the Sazerac House behind me. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful old building. Not the original Sazerac House, unfortunately it's a parking garage now, but they purchased this building in the 1800s. It's beautiful inside and out. Whiskey tasting class was a blast. Well, not whiskey tasting, it was actually whiskey blending class, so gave us a bunch of different whiskeys to work with. We were able to blend our own, taste blends they made, and just generally sample all of the different whiskeys they gave us. And it's quite a bit of whiskey, so it's time to go get some beignets and other food and help settle that whiskey down. Just finished up lunch here at the Musical Legends Park. Live music, beignets. Well, walking down Bourbon Street now, headed back to the hotel. Gonna change and get ready for the evening. Get dinner here in a little while probably. Then head over to Jazz Fest. Alright, so night 3, Frenchman Street here. Doing this before we hit up the music tonight at 2, so gonna get some food, listen to music. It's gonna be a night. Just finished up some Willie's Fried Chicken. Gonna continue wandering Frenchman Street. Gonna be looking for some live music, I think, and some drinks. Not sure what else is on the plan tonight. A really cool area down here. Got this open air marketplace over here. Bunch of art and jewelry for sale over there. Real neat area so far. All right, well, the line to get into the Jazz Fest was insane, but we finally made it in. It's pretty warm today. The sun shines out. Hoping maybe we'll get some cloud cover, but yeah, here we go. Just checked out the Foo Fighters for a little bit, and Big Chief J-Man, a heritage-style band. Now we're headed over to Hoosier, and after that, probably home, freshen up a bit, and then out to party Bourbon Street tonight again, or Frenchman, we'll see where we end up. All right, change of plans. Got distracted by the reggae band, so here we go. After many distractions and some beer, it's time to go see Hoosier. Here we go. Literally 5 in the morning again. Last night in New Orleans. Sitting there with pizza again.